The more juice, the merrier. Alright. Now I got a little picture of what I'm doing anyway. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to build the... I'm going to just go 1 and 1 on those slimes on the inside until we get to wave 2. I get some mana there, guys. I need the green goo. There we go. Missing 100. There it is. Sweet. Alright. So, let's see. Let's complete this out a little bit better this time. That was poor planning on my part. Let's get some frosties. Alright. So we're going to go with a frosty right there. I'm just going to go ahead and come on over here and knock these other frosties out. I hate building like this. It seems like it takes forever, but as slow as I did that last build, it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, sorry guys, I missed chat there for a couple of minutes with all the fail going on. I was struggling to keep it together. Alright, now we can get rid of frosties altogether. And we'll start right here. So first things first, what do we want to bring in? Well, let's just go ahead and get our... We'll get our protons laid down as well. I gotta watch the protons and make sure I got them in the right spot. Because this side I like to put the tree up top there where it doesn't take any damage. Nah, we don't need any walls, Stavion. I've done this build several times already. It's just a little last second failure there. The world trees are our walls in the center here. So once you know, once we get everything in place, then we won't have that issue. Alright, and I think now we can actually get rid of the EV2, or did I not do this side? Nope, didn't do this side yet. They're not for the same purpose, Nathan. Each hero does a different thing. Like this guy, all he does is proton beams. This other EV3, all they do is buff beams. So I mean, it's an entirely different defense that they're laying down. So it's not at all different. Or I mean, it's not at all doing the same thing. They're doing different stuff. All right, let's get my world tree in. And then we'll go Hornet. Let's try this again. Slime. Let's go ahead and not fail and get the Serenity Aura in the mix this time. Serenity Aura. The Hornets are so cool. I absolutely love the Hornets. Pure badassery. Alright, now we need a tree here. Let's see, let's go like right here. And then gonna put another tree over here. We'll say like right there maybe. And then here I'm only gonna go 1 and 1 until we can get it all built out. So these two middle lanes will definitely need to be protected. So we'll go with a Hornet here and a slime right behind it. And then come down to this lane. I forgot the damn Serenity Aura is in the middle, didn't I? This is Nightmare 4, 3-sol. Let's see, we'll tree it up right there. And then we got 2 Hornets and 2 slimes, and we get quite the little mess of goodness. Here's a little umbrella slime. And then now, last but not least, we do need some flyer protection too. Like I said, I'm sticking with PDTs for those. And I'm just going to put them back here so it's far enough back where we don't have to, or where it's not going to intervene. I want you guys to be able to see the build, or see the slimes and the hornets going to town. And having a PDT up too close is not gonna allow that. They'll just burn everything. All right, and there we go. Now that looks a little bit bigger. So, like I said, we will have to protect the middle. So, if you guys could help me out in these center 2 lanes, we'll have to definitely give a little love to these guys. Yep. As soon as this match is over, Juice Bag Son, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Alright, where are all the beds? Here they are. And these trees will need some repairs, as like I said, they got good health, but they take massive, massive damage. Once we get, it's almost even worth it not to repair them and just to upgrade them, because they get double ups when they're upgraded, and for 50 DU. So I mean, just awesome. Yeah, I didn't get my Serenities in, so we're going to need to add Serenities in here as well. $96 beds left, just about there. Well, yeah, at first I thought maybe you were my son being a smartass, to be honest with you. But that's not, he doesn't, he goes by other names. His video game name is Tipsy. And now he's living up to that name as he's in the Navy, and I'm sure quite tipsy. Alright, there we go. That's a little better. Little bit better. Alright, so dump me some mana if you would, guys, so I can finish this build out. Let's see, we still need some Serenities. You guys give me a little bit of the juice. No, he's in the Navy. He's training to be a pilot. Far from being a bartender, that's for sure. You guys not have any mana? I'm not gonna have enough to build this out if you don't give me some. There we go. Awesome. Alright, so we needed a Serenity here. We needed a Serenity here, and I don't think, for some reason, I don't think I put a Serenity down on the far southeast entrance. Did I put one there? Can't see it quite yet. Nope, I didn't put one here either. Dang, I just screwed the Serenity situation all to hell. Nah, my son doesn't play DD2. He's in Japan right now. Okay, I did get one there. I guess I was just losing it. He's deployed in Japan at the moment. So he's got a gaming laptop, but he's got a crap connection on base over there, you know. So alright, now here's the deal, guys. Don't upgrade the Hornets. The slimes actually do scale nicely. The Hornets, however, do not. These guys are essentially walls, so I'm gonna... Now you see there, 100 DU got it all the way up to tier 5. Or it says it's tier 3, but it's at maximum tier, basically. 744,000 health, and you really need it. As they do just take just massive, massive damage. Alright, now let's see what we're missing here. Are we missing anything? There's 50 DU left, Stavion. Where do you want a wall, man? I'll put a wall in for you. See, we're looking good here. Did I get my... Let's get an up on those guys just to be safe, but I think we're good to go. I don't think we'll have any flyer issues here. But these slimes, man, these slimes. In fact, we got enough DU left. I'm going to put down more slimes. Let's get it a little slimier in the middle. I can throw one more slime down somewhere. Where do we want it? See, this lane is going to be the tougher of the two inside lanes this wave, so we'll throw it down right here. Where are we going to go? Let's just go right there with it. The more slime, the merrier. I'm loving this map, Washboard. I like having it so spread out. Yeah, we got a little lag going on there. You can see the slimes better out here. Wait till these bads come out here. Man, the slimes and the hornets just wreck it. Well, you wouldn't need the geysers, Stavion. If the slimes do drench, then you definitely don't need the geysers. The slimes would do it, and the slimes actually do nice damage too, way more than a geyser does. That's the Proton. You see the attack damage 19,000. Now there's no damage per second, but just look at the damage delve. This slime pit right here has already done 4 million. So it's getting it done. So yeah, anyway, only upgrade slimes and protons. We shouldn't need to upgrade anything else to finish the map out. I can't believe failed to a cobalt of all things. Get them, Slimers! And of course the... Let's see, let's find... This is not a very good example here. I want to... Or this one will be, though. Ooh, this world tree's getting tore up. Tore up. Oh, we lost our Frosty over here. Alright, gonna have to get a Frosty back in here. And you know what? I don't know why, but for some reason I continually lose the Frosty on this one. So... Here's the thing to do. Put it up top. You don't lose it if you put it up here. And I forgot about that. I kept losing the Frosty in that lane right there. There's something that comes out of that lane that shoots through the tree. So if you put the Frosty up top, then there's not an issue. In fact, let's throw one upgrade on it to make sure it's got range. There we go. We'll get some Slimer loving, some Proton loving. I've definitely... Building crit on the bees is the way to go for sure, Washboard, which I'm sure you already know. But the problem is the crit damage is not scaling. If you look at them now, the Hornets, I mean... Now how did that Hornet get such ridiculously low crit damage? Did I put a Hornet down with the wrong character? That's very strange. This other one's right where it's supposed to be. 38,000 crit damage. I mean, it has insane crit damage. There's no doubt. The scaling with it is absolutely incredible. Oh, that's the Proton. Huh. That's weird. Something went funny with the Hornet's nest. I'll relay them down after the wave. Or actually, I got the guys out. I can relay them down during. The slimes, the two glaring things that I think I saw really were the slimes have a little funny targeting, and then the not scaling with the crit damage is disappointing. Now the slimes, it's still worth it to upgrade because they do have that big hit. Man, that's disappointing. I'm just such a dummy. I'm screwing all this stuff up here. I can go ahead and get a Slimer laid down. 3 seconds. Get a slime laid down that's actually going to do something here. How's this one? That one's fine. So it's just this one. Okay, that's the Proton. There we go. That's a little better. Get this slime sold here too. Which one was the dud? That one's the dud. That one's okay. Alright, so we should be good now. The bees are, the AI is a little bit buggy, but if you look at the end of the map and you look at the damage done, like these bees have not been upgraded. And look at the damage they've done. Just this one nest has done over 5 million. That's awesome. I mean, that's kick-ass. Now, this slime pit has done 9 million, but it's also upgraded as well. So you have to think about that too. Anyway, I think we're good to go. From here on out, just upgrade whatever, and I don't even think it matters. But, I'm excited about everything with the Dryad as a builder. I mean, I can see it being one of my go-to builders, even down the road, just because everything about it is really, really cool and works really, really well. The Harpies are badass. They got crazy range. They got that rapid fire, and you guys know, I mean, all I have to see is rapid fire. And, you know, I'm like a little kid in a candy store. Who doesn't want their rapid fire? Everybody does. How we looking over here? Doing good? Everything's holding up pretty sound. So yeah, for those of you that are just joining, I've got a couple of codes to give away tonight, and then I'm going to give away a couple more of them tomorrow over on YouTube at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So in the middle of the afternoon for me, which is a huge rarity, I'm going to do a live stream on the YouTube channel. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing yet. I would like to do some Dryad builds, but that depends on, you know, how things go over the course of the evening or whatever. Let's see, how's this? Get one more up on that for the flyers. And I'm just going to juice this side up here. Looks good enough. Anyway, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on YouTube as well. Now, you guys all know I usually... Saturdays is usually my recording day, and the reason is my wife works Saturday nights and I don't. So it gives me time to, you know, spend some time in front of the computer without needing to attend to the wife. But she has been kind enough to promise that she won't sit there and scream obscenities in the background tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to get to do a little Saturday live stream. We better go ahead and throw another up on that tree there. It's taking a little bit from the ranged mobs. It is kind of awesome that it's cheap to get it upgraded all the way up. And like I said, I mean, just with just haphazard upgrades, got it up to almost 750,000 health at full upgrades. So that's, I mean, that's just awesome. Of course, nothing but defense health on that one, and then you want the trinket with the increased health. Mine is at 11%. I actually don't even know what the maximum is right now. I'm sure it's not 11%, as that would just be a funny number for it to be. How we holding up? We're doing good. This world tree on the far side is not going to take any damage, I don't think. It's way up there. Looks like it took 1 or 2 shots. I'll throw 1 up on it, but I don't think there's any need to throw any more. But, yeah, man, I tell you, when the crit damage changes on these Hornets and the Slimes, I can see using this builder all the time. I mean, besides just the awesome factor, I mean, who doesn't want a bunch of Slimes bouncing around? That's cool as hell. In the Harpies, the animation looks really, really cool. I don't have a Harpy build for you tonight, unfortunately. But I gotta say, against the target dummy in the tavern, man, you can just rip the damage out. You get a buff beam going on that bad boy. Oh, man. Just crazy. Tuskar. I'll sit here and roll whoever's facing that is. That's a Slakelion here, isn't it? Or is that anything? No, that's not anything. Let's go get on the baddies over here. Here's Tuskar, getting all slimed. Max is 12% on that washboard. Yep, that's what it's gonna be there, Agent, but I haven't, you guys are gonna have to spam it again. In fact, let me switch over to Nightbot here real quick and make sure I got that set. Alright, so, yep, you guys, everybody knows it's getting close. You can give me a hashtag JuicyNation, all one word. Capital J, capital N. So give me a hashtag JuicyNation, and we'll get those entries started. Even though we're not quite there yet. As soon as the map's done, we'll get out there and do it to it. Good enough. I think everything looks solid. Alright, Elandrian, thank you very much. Appreciate you swinging by. It's only 2:37 a.m. over there in Florida, man. You got hours left to go. The sun won't be up for like, what, 4 hours? 5 hours? Roblox, you spelt it wrong, man. Just capital J, capital N. Like Jiffy Killer just did it absolutely perfectly. Actually, I don't think I got the case sensitive thing set, but... But anyway, Landrian, thank you for coming by, and have a good night, man. Scarecrows are spooky. 9:40 a.m. for you, huh? So are you in Australia? Big baddies. Alright, I am Isam. Thank you very much for swinging by. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Europe. You in Western Europe? 6:39 p.m. Nathan702, who is not from Las Vegas, even though his area code. See, Nathan, I told you I would never forget about you, man. That's it, Wreck-It Dylan. Just like Wreck-It Dylan just said. Are we going to get one? Looks like we're not going to get an ingot. That's alright. Not missing out on too much. Only two, only missing out on two of those bad boys. Alright, guys. So I am going to leave that party. And let's get this giveaway going on. Finland. I know where Finland is, man. I live on the west coast of the U.S., but I was born in Belfast, Northern Ireland, but I've got friends. I don't have any friends in Finland. Besides you, of course. But I've got some friends in all throughout Europe. Got an uncle that owns he's going to kill me for saying anything over the internet, just in case someone ever does go in there. But in Amsterdam, there's a little breakfast-only restaurant serving Irish breakfast called Barney's. My uncle owns that and lives there. We're giving away a code, man. Oh, yeah. Hashtag Juicy Nation. Let's see it. Roblox is giving away the codes to his heart. How kind of you. You got to save one for me, man. As soon as I can get out of this map and in, we will get us a winner. Let's see if we get any kind of sketchy bugginess this time around. Cape Clown, what's going on? Log Trog, there you are.